no less than the beautiful doctor to the stars from the Philippines.
Ngayon ako natawagan beautiful. Usually, I'm the doctor to the beautiful stars. Ngayon, beautiful na raw ako.
Yes,
sige, I love
beautiful
you.
ka.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful kasi very happy. You're happy, diba?
I'm happy and
happy
peaceful.
and busy.
I wouldn't say naman I'm so happy, but at least I am peaceful.
You're peaceful.
You know, I know I'm in the right place, so that's very good.
All right. You're going through some interesting things as well, but we're going to be hopefully talking about that in maybe later if we have time. But we'll
Hopefully
talk about
we run out of time.
Yes, we'll talk about the processes first. Kanina we talked about laser hair removal and then yung tenor pala yun. And then
we have a promo for tenor that every
Yes.
time you do a tenor treatment, or you get a free box of diet pills, which is a Belo diet pill, which is really the most wonderful. I'm very proud of that pill because it makes people lose weight. Like yesterday, I met someone who used to be 168 pounds. And she showed me, Doctor, I'm 120. And she was really making yabang how thin. She brought her fat picture.
Oh, nice.
And you know, this pill, it's so natural, so you don't have all those horrible side effects. Of course, you do get a little dry mouth, but it's not like the other things. The only thing about this diet pill, because it's so organic and so natural, your body gets used to it really fast. So you're 10 days on it, and then you have to stop for 10 days. Because otherwise, you'll develop a tolerance.
Okay. All right. And then, so the diet pills and all that. And call for your appointments now. I know you're very busy, especially now, right?
Well, I was here. But today was my last day this morning in the clinic. But I'll be back every 2 months now.
Okay. When you hear people, you know, when people come to you and they hear about, and you hear about how you've helped them and all that, how does that make you feel?
Actually, that's much more gratifying than the money. You know, everybody says, siguro ang yaman mo na. But,
Hindi siguro,
you know,
siguro.
it's actually, but what really makes me happy is that you know, the changes that you make in the people's lives. Because when, for example, for liposuction, a typical patient will come into my clinic fat, right? Big everywhere with a loose t-shirt and stretch pants.
Right.
Diba? And then I do the liposuction and you see them transform because it takes about 3 months for all the effects to be seen.
Right.
So the next time they come for the follow-up, they're wearing a little, diba, tighter jeans and they're smiling na.
Right.
But at 3 months, it's so kika. It changes the personality. It makes them much more confident and, you know, just more outgoing and happy.
But, Doctora, how do you deal with negativity? How do you deal with, you know, some people are not as satisfied, maybe because they were expecting too much?
Well, it happens so seldom that I don't really have to deal with it much. But if it does happen, usually it's, you know, that's why we always explain very well. Because where you'll get into problems is when you don't have the same idea of what...
Right,
you know, for example, like if somebody thinks I'll have a liposuction and I'll never get fat again.
Yeah.
And then she eats and eats. And I hear that all the time. Anyway, pwede naman ako magpalipo kay Belo.
Correct.
That's why I sit down for a long time, explain to them about the whole fat cell, fat theory, so they understand.
Right.
Then you avoid problems. Or if you have some psycho people, neurotic people, or just unhappy or depressive, you know, there are already warning signs. Or if somebody thinks, let's say, there's a lot of these patients that their husbands are fooling around, and they think they need an emergency beautification program to get their husbands back. Then I tell them, you know, I have no guarantee for you that if you do this, I mean, like with Jinky, I think this worked very well. But for other people, it might not work.
Yes.
But I really think when she started doing her makeover, that Manny took a second look, a third look, and a fourth. And now they're very happy. So it helps, but not all the time.
Does that help you also?
Well, Jinky's been a wonderful
life?
For me, I love being where I am because I love to experiment and do stuff. And it gives me a reason. I go all over the world to find the latest beauty treatments because it's for my work.
So but some people, when they're katulad nun, going through heartaches or going through some troubles in relationships and marriages like Jinky, talagang it boosts your confidence when you can change the way you look and you look better, right? What about you? When you go through tough times like that, what do you do?
It's usually a change hair thing.
You change your hair?
It's just a change hair thing. Diba, like every other, you know naman, Casey, she cut it. Ako naman ang pahaba. So mahaba na siya ngayon. But I think as you get older, you just get more self-confident. And if there's heartache, I deal with it a lot better as compared to when I was younger. Because that's so devastating. But now, you know, I'm learning that men are men. So, you know, you try, but then if it doesn't work, wala na.
So, is it wala na ba talaga?
Yeah, wala na talaga. I think I really painted myself into a corner. I purposely painted myself into a corner so it would be...
He's been wanting you back, though.
Well, you promised not to ask about it. But since I'm far away from the Philippines and you're such a dear friend, no, I don't know because I haven't talked to him at all. Zero. I think I realized But I didn't do the same thing that I used to do before, which is to talk.
Okay.
Because then I get sucked into the whole thing and
Right.
the cariño and the whatever. So now I totally no communication.
Yes.
Whatever texts, whatever letters, whatever nothing, I don't read.
No more
So,
love?
Of course, the love will always be there. I think when I love, talaga I really love, and that will be forever. As of now, I still love my ex-husband. But you know, you can love, but you don't have to be around to get hurt. You know, once somebody hurts you, when the happiness is less than the pain, and the pain is more, yeah, and you get out na. Diba? You learn.
Thank you so much. Very smart, very beautiful, and that's why it glows, diba?
Glow pa ba ako? I feel so. But
No.
thank you.
Thank you, and more power to you, Dr.
Thank
Vicki
you,
Belo.
Janelle.
That's the number to call on the screen. Schedule your appointments now. Dr. Vicki might still be there if you're lucky. She can still, you can still meet her. She also has meet and greet sa kanyang clinic. So call that number right now. Thank you. More power
Thank you,
to you.
Janelle.
We'll be back more on Kababayan LA. Don't go away.